William Butler Yeats, his poem When You Are Old. ये 12 लाइन की पोइम है, 4-4 लाइन के 3 स्टेंजाज हैं और ये मॉड गॉन को एड्रेस करके लिखी गई है, जिसने विलियम बटलर येट्स के प्यार को कभी स्वीकार नहीं किया. When you are old and grey and full of sleep. William Butler Yeats, he imagines Maud Gonne that she is old. She has grey hair and she is full of sleep. He says, "Oh Maud Gonne, when you are growing old, when your hair turns grey and your body is tired and you feel sleepy due to age, and nodding by the fire, take down this book. Take down this book." He says that you will be sitting near the fire in your old age. You will be dozing off. तुम्हें नींद आ रही होगी. And then picking up a book, likely to be a book of his poems, and slowly read. He wants that Maud Gonne should read his poetry slowly and then dream of the soft look. And she should also revisit her youth, the tender expression she once had in her youthful days, when your eyes had once. Soft look of your eyes, which you had in your youth, of their shadows deep. There were deep shadows. He reminds Maud Gonne of the beauty, the emotional depth her eyes had once. Her eyes had charm and mystery. He reminds her of that. He says, when you grow old, you will be reminded of that if you read my poetry at that time. How many loved your moments of glad grace? Suddenly idea change हो गया है सेकंड स्टेंजा में. पहले स्टेंजा में वो अपनी मोहब्बत की बात कर रहा था, रादर अपनी बीलवेड की खूबसूरती मात्र की बात कर रहा था. वो कहता दुनिया में कितने लोग थे जो तुम्हारे शानदार पलों से मोहब्बत करते थे. There were many people who admired you in your youthful days because you were happy and graceful, and loved your beauty with love also true. Those people, they loved your physical beauty. They loved your physical beauty. They loved with love also true. But one man loved the pilgrim soul in you. But among those people, there was one man, and that man was William Butler Yeats himself. He loved her for her true inner self. The pilgrim, he calls her soul a pilgrim. He loved her soul, which symbolizes her evolving, seeking spirit. Love and loved the sorrows of your changing face. I didn't love your happy days. I loved sorrows of your changing face. आपको बतला दूं कि विलियम बटलर येट्स, जिसने मॉड गॉन को प्रपोज किया था और उसका प्रपोजल रिजेक्ट हो गया था, उसके बाद मॉड गॉन ने एक फौजी मेजर जॉन मैकब्राइड से शादी कर ली थी और 2 साल बाद एक बेटी पैदा होने के बाद उससे तलाक हो गया था. शायद उसका रेफरेंस है ये. आई लव्ड द सोरोज ऑफ योर चेंजिंग फेस. येट्स ने एक बार फिर उसको प्रपोज किया था उसके बाद, और मॉड गॉन फिर भी नहीं मानी थी. ही लव्ड हर इवन एज शी ग्रू इन एज एंड हर फेस चेंज्ड. देयर वर साइंस ऑफ सोरो एंड एक्सपीरियंस ऑन हर फेस, बिटर एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ a husband taking a divorce. He says, I loved you even then. And bending down beside glowing bars. Once again, he turns back to the original scene of first stanza, where she is feeling tired and is sitting by the fireside. The woman is now old and she bends towards the fireplace, glowing mantle bars for warmth. You will be bending beside the glowing bars. You will murmur, you will whisper softly, you will complain a little sadly, with some sadness, how love fled, how love slipped away, how that evaporated from my life. You will complain and pace upon the mountains overhead. Love walked away to distant lofty places, perhaps. Meaning is it moved beyond human reach. That love has fled away mountains overhead and hid his face amid a crowd of stars. A very complicated metaphor here. The poet says that Finally, the love disappeared into the sky. Love has hidden his face among the stars, symbolizing how it left her and became untouchable. Some outstanding features of this poem, if we count, then this poem is autobiographical and personal because it talks about Morgan and how she rejected, and how he also feels a little bit sad that she rejected his love. The poem is inspired by the unrequited love for Morgan, and it expresses nostalgic longing and gentle sadness. Symbols like nodding by the fire or sitting by the fire or the mountains or hiding face, all these are symbols. Soft look recalls youthful charm. Love fled among crowd of stars suggests eternal but distant love. Contrast, shallow admirers. There is a contrast. There were people who loved her beauty, but one man loved the pilgrim soul in her. There is a contrast. Highlights emotional depth or physical beauty. The poet portrays the shift from youthful vibrancy to old age. The poem evokes pathos and regret through this contrast. Uses a conversational tone as if he's talking to her, and if conversational tone is there, then definitely iambic pentameter will be there, because iambic pentameter is 1 meter, which is in the form of talk, just like we talk, that is usually in iambic pentameter. And AB, BA rhyme scheme, regular rhyme scheme, there are 4 stanzas, and it provides smooth and flowing tribute, reflective rhythm, and universal and timeless themes. Yes, really, some rejected lovers always feel at home when they read When You Are Old. They also want to say the same to their beloveds. Addresses love, memory, beauty, and aging and regret. Resonates with readers across times and cultures. Thank you very much.